I got my start in education almost by accident. My first degree is actually in recreation management, and so for quite a few years I was managing residential camps and day camps out in Southern California, and then started working a side job with the American Red Cross teaching first aid CPR, and realized I really love this, and that pretty soon morphed into I want to go back to school and get a teaching certificate, which then turned into the master's degree program. And so I have an MED in curriculum and instruction and administration. And long story short, I did start teaching, and I've taught just about every grade level. Spent most of my years at middle school. And now I am in my 9th year as principal here at St. Jerome Catholic School. As a Catholic educator, first and foremost, the number one thing is that we bring souls to Christ. So that's top priority. As an educator, practitioner in the field, period, end of sentence, safety. So can we bring souls to Christ in a safe environment and bring them up in the value system that their parents partner with us to do so? The best part of my job as principal at St. Jerome Catholic School is seeing the children grow in the light of Christ every single day. And then I get to interact with the parents and employees as well, and I feel privileged to be a part of their faith journeys as well. Sometimes it can be really emotional. Most of the time it's just really joyous to watch people grow and become who they were meant to be in the light of Christ. It's a beautiful process. The top 2 or 3 challenges facing public school today is probably similar to some of the challenges we face here at St. Jerome, and that is funding. That's probably one of the top, and the second is making sure we're creating a safe learning environment. So those are shared challenges between public and private. Probably another issue that public school deals with and we don't is that we can decide who comes through the door at St. Jerome, because we have a system of application, and if they don't match our community, then they can't really be a part of it. That doesn't mean we don't try to help people grow and become who they should be. It's not an elitist situation by any stretch. We welcome all, and if you walk through our doors and were to walk around this campus, you would see we take a wide variety of families here. If a parent or a family decides they're interested in St. Jerome Catholic School, we encourage them to first come and take a tour, because then you really can see and feel what the community is like. And once you're in, you will recognize here, your family. There's no doubt about it. We're welcoming and warm. Then the application process is pretty simple. You go online, you fill it out. If you have questions, we have plenty of people here willing to answer the phone and take care of those questions. Or of course, you can always reach out via email. Our website is stjeromecs.org, and that's where our application is. The core curriculum at St. Jerome Catholic School includes, of course, religion and theology and faith formation, along with the value formation, character formation in the school, and it's woven throughout the classes. Then, of course, I guess what everybody would consider your basic important ones, which is English language arts, math, science, And the English language arts includes reading, writing. This is one defining difference between public and private school right now, is we still teach cursive handwriting and handwriting. And there is a lot of research coming up that's showing how this actually helps with brain development, and that it is a necessary component to brain development, and so leaving it out is actually a disservice to our children. St. Jerome Catholic School has a lot of great extracurricular activities, and they can change from year to year based on the desires and the interests of our students. And that's the beauty of being at a small school like St. Jerome, because we have that flexibility available to the parents and the students. So for instance, we have a chess club, a math club, we've had drama, we have sports, and the sports go all the way from kinder through 8th grade. There are ways to participate in the sports program that way. We have dance, we have martial arts, we have art, visual arts. Within the scope of the school day, we also provide at the junior high level a yearbook option, creative writing, which is an elective class, and a few others there, as well as they get to choose their fine arts in the fine arts block. So they're not channeled to just singing, because at a certain age, some middle school children don't like to sing anymore, so they're more interested in playing an instrument. So we have that option as well. The first part of thinking about private education, even at Catholic or any private school, is, of course, there is cost involved. But I encourage people to frame it this way. You're making an investment in your children. At some point, you have to invest in your children. So you just have to decide where and when that investment is going to take place, and where it is best utilized, at what ages. Now, you get to the point of, okay, yes, I'm really interested in private school. How can I make that happen after I've looked at my budget? There are options. Some of those options, of course, include financial aid. So at St. Jerome, we have 3 different buckets. Archdiocesan assistance, and then we have the ACE scholarship program, as well as the parish subsidy program. So if a parent is interested in coming to St. Jerome and they are seeking financial assistance, we have a whole section on the internet, on our website, that actually explains that. They can also call and we can give them more information about how to apply, when to apply, and which applications, it's all the same application, which scholarships apply for them. If I have a family that is trying to make a decision about, is St. Jerome the right place for me? I would say, please come and visit. You can even shadow for half a day or a whole day at St. Jerome, and we have students who do that, and then they get to be in the class with the same students they would be in whatever grade. So let's say your child is coming to 4th grade next year. We would have them shadow in 3rd grade part of the day so that they would get to know their future classmates, as well as spend some time in 4th grade so that they can see what the 4th grade does, that they can actually visualize themselves. I'm here at St. Jerome and this is what I'm doing next year. The mission that we are trying to accomplish at St. Jerome Catholic School is, at the end of the day, forming human beings who are compassionate and loving and thinking and contributing to better the world. My name is PJ Jackson. I'm the principal at St. Jerome Catholic School. I love running and cooking, and my family, so that's 3. And wow, something I love about St. Jerome is, it probably gets old hearing us say this over and over, but seriously, it is the community here. The love, the support. I feel embraced and safe when I'm here. And I just hope that others have that exact same sense of community when they walk through the doors.